Good morning. Happy Monday. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I lost track of time. Also, I just took a trade, so I was kind of looking at that too. Um, yeah, it's been a very weird Monday. Well, not really. When there's no news, this is kind of like expected as far as the price action goes, but I am green for the day. This was my first trade right here. I ended up getting into a second trade because I keep forgetting you can't close all, you have to flatten all. I don't have to deal with that very often. So what happened was I closed all, it put me into a reverse, and then I had to close again. And yeah. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, that was just interesting. These two swings just painted in the same second. All right. That was definitely a breakout. But yeah, so basically I got into a buy right here. And then because I closed all, it put me into a sell right here. But I was able to get out and profit. But it only put me in that on my leader account, thankfully. And that was it. And now we're here. Now we're here. Now we're here. I was waiting for you to send an emoji. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Janelle. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. How was you guys this weekend? I actually, it was very weird. I did not have to backtest or anything. That's probably the first weekend where I did not have to do any kind of studying back. Like, I legit think that what I have now is it. It's it. The only thing I need to do is perfect this setup right here. This is it. Counter trend is, it's like the early, I'm trying to get into the trend early, this trade. Aside from that, I don't need to do anything else. That actually was one of my favorite setups before I started trading the order flow version of it. But the order flow version of it helped me to realize kind of why. I'm going to have to go back and compare my notes to before I started the order flow version because it was very specific. Like if it's completely counter trend, like here a buy, and my background is red, I would treat it different than if I was getting into a sell for early start and my background was red. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But aside from that, I think we are where we're gonna be. So I did not have any setups up until the point of me taking that particular trade. And yeah, that's that. So once I figure that part out, maybe we're going to be good. But it's going to take me a minute. I have been making sure that I like write them down, but I haven't really been focused on like really paying attention to it just yet. So that's probably what I'll do. I did realize I'm glad that I stopped trading on Friday. You guys remember I only took one trade. It was invalid because the POC was neutral. But I did make sure that I journaled every setup that happened that day, and the little bit of reviewing or back testing or whatever that I did was Friday right after the session ended. Like all of the trades, I told you guys whenever I lose trades, if it's not something that's already invalid and I just made a mistake, I do try to go to look to see if that there's some kind of component in there that increases the likelihood of me losing. And when I was right, I think I went through like 4 different scenarios from losses on Fridays and on Friday, and literally all of them, that was the only loss out of every single scenario that has happened since uh July 19th. There was only one setup I think that also had another loss on August 5th, but losses on August 5th I don't really count only because August 5th was like that super duper volatile day. Nothing really I could do about it. So what I've basically realized is if there's some kind of like medium impact news that's all day, like the Jackson Symposium on Thursday was medium impact news, fine. But if there's any kind of all day high impact news event, we're not trading. And it makes sense because like you guys know when there's news coming up, I treat each news event different based on like how it's categorized: low impact, medium, high impact. High impact, I stop trading so early, like 7 minutes before the news event, and then I restart 2 minutes after. Medium, I stop 5. Low impact, I stop 2. So my thought process is I'm very careful around high impact news events, and the fact that this is an all day impact news event and you just don't know what's going to come out these people's mouths, and obviously what comes out of their mouth is going to affect the market tremendously. That's why it was categorized as such on Friday, but not on Thursday and Saturday, which Saturday, I mean, we don't trade, but you get what I'm saying. If you go look at Forex Factory, it says that Saturday was medium impact as well. So I just feel like I'm just not going to ever trade high impact all day news events, and we'll just leave it at that. So, yeah. So Friday from now on, when that stuff happens, I just won't trade at all. That'll be a flip day for me, and I'll just keep it moving. Lance Jones Slant, pretty boring weekend. Relax. Traded crude oil yesterday due to the news. How did you do? Ran errands on Friday. Best friend, the entire family came back with ooh. Oh no. Yeah, COVID, there's been a lot of people that's been reporting that they have it. I think this one girl that I knew from the credit repair industry, she's had it about 6 days now, and she said she feels like shit. Yeah, people just have to remember that it's never going away. Any virus out there is not going away. So you still want to social distance to a certain extent. Like me personally, I still wear my mask in all public places. And like if I'm at a family event and let's say like it's outside, or if we're inside, but I still keep my distance, period, honestly. But like if it's something where I'm around my mom's sister, like she doesn't go anywhere at all. So I'm comfortable not wearing a mask if she's around. You know what I mean? But other people, I like for real keep my distance. I don't play that. I don't. So I definitely caution people, if you're going to be on an airplane, anywhere where you're like in close quarters with people that you don't know, or people that you know are, even if it's people that you do know, but you know they reckless and they just go anywhere and be all up in people's faces, strangers, whatever, I would caution you to continue wearing your mask because it's never going away. The strains are always going to mutate and present different symptoms and things like that. And you could just never be too careful. You can't. You can't. You can never be too careful. But I told you guys, COVID is like the least of my worries personally. You get tuberculosis, baby, and you just want to wear a mask for the rest of your life. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because I just feel like I can't trust anyone. I can't trust anyone. Like, I was almost having to take medications for 6 months or more. So you just gotta be careful, that's for sure. Good morning, True Seeker. How are you this morning? Yes, today has been a productive day thus far. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm gonna work out. I walked yesterday. I can tell you guys, like, so in the since last Saturday, so I walked a mile on Saturday, a mile on Sunday. I believed I lifted weights Tuesday and Friday. I think I walked again on Thursday. And then I walked yesterday. I've been feeling so good. Like my body, and And I've been making sure that I stretch almost every night. I'm not going to say every night because there are times where I fall asleep before I do it, but I prefer stretching at nighttime. And for whatever reason, like for the last couple years, when I do stretch, I stretch on my bed because I feel like I get a better stretch and it doesn't hurt so bad, like hurt my back and stuff, as to when like I'm stretching on the floor. So like, I'll put one leg on my bed, my other leg is planted on the floor, and I stretch forward, that kind of thing. I do like a lunge type stretch where I have one leg like flat on the bed and then my other leg is planted on the floor and I'm pushing forward. Like I do a lot of those stretches. But my body has just been feeling really good. My lower back still hurts from time to time, but I feel like it's not hurting as bad because last year around this time I had another back injury. I injure my back like once a year, I'm not gonna lie, because it's just my back is so fucked up from how I was born that it's so injury prone. But legit from like September of last year until probably March or April of this year, my back was horrible. Like it was really bad. But then, like I was telling my friend, I also feel like part of my back pain, well, first of all, I know I injured it on one of those inversion tables that my best friend bought me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where the initial injury, well, not the initial, the second injury came from, because I re-herniated the disc in my back first. Then I was on the inversion table and I know I re-injured it like that. And yeah, my back just would not get better. It just would not get better. So it took a good 7 months for the pain to finally go away. But I know also part of it is just inactivity. Like I tell anybody, I know inactivity was my problem because I've just been so active since I was a kid. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, as long as I don't gain a whole bunch of weight that I feel like I can't get rid of, exercising can come later. Okay, my goal is to master trading right now. I can't put trading off anymore. I've put it off for 10 years. So exercise can come later. So, sitting at this desk and this chair, I have a really comfortable chair, but it's still not good for your back to be sitting here for 12 hours, stuff like that, because as soon as I'm done trading and I, run my errands, do whatever I do, by that time my best friend's off work, it's time to game, and then I'm sitting in the chair gaming all day. So yeah, but I always make sure I got the trading stuff done first. But yeah, so now that I'm just doing being a little bit more active, it definitely helps for sure. Let's see, that's 1.7 technically. Oh, duh. I was trying to see why this one didn't work out that well, but it's a weak level. My middle level was weak after a new session low, so I don't take those trades. My mom mentioned she has over 50 patients with COVID over the past week. I believe it. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you just gotta be careful. Especially, you don't know how the symptoms will present for you. It's worse for some people than others. But like I said, COVID was always the least of my worries personally, just because of how well I take care of my body. Because even, when it first came out and they were talking about people who like, oh, well, she was so healthy, she was running every day, or she was exercising every day and she was so healthy. Like, it's not just about your activity level, there are other precursors that can make you more susceptible to the more extreme symptoms. So it's not just that, you know, or you can run every day but not have the best diet, so your immune system might be crappy. But for me, I've just always been a firm believer that if you, the stronger your immune system, which I mean, science goes into this as well, right? The stronger your immune system, the more likely your body is to fight anything for the most part. So I've always been really focused on making sure that I keep my immune system really strong. Like I take black seed oil every day. I used to take vitamin C powder as well, but I break my fast with fruits and like Greek yogurt with no sugar, no added sugar in it, and a smoothie. So I'm quite sure I have more than enough vitamin C to go around for everyone. But, and I take zinc, which is really good for the body. I don't take magnesium. I probably should. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just always make sure that I take care of my body, take care of my immune system, and it takes care of me back. Let's see. Don't like that trade. Don't like. What a candle. Oh yeah, so an update on fast track trading. I didn't get an account, um, only because I don't know. When it comes to sales and stuff like that, I just feel like these companies are gonna do sales. I would have only gotten it just to take advantage of the 49% off. And if at some point in time I am ready to add another prop and they're not on sale, I'll just wait for one. That's simple. Trust me, I did think about it, but just knowing that I do feel like my strategy is as ready as it's gonna be. But even with the Apex accounts, I always said like I wasn't gonna trade my PAs until I passed the next eval. So I just really want to focus on these 3 accounts that I have, at least getting the next one over the threshold, and then I'll start looking to add more, because it will be nice to have something in between. But isn't fast track trading, you have to have 10 trading days still? Because if so, I think I would rather add a Top Step account, because the whole purpose of me adding another account is to be able to withdraw in between time. Now obviously my 10 trading days can end up being between the Apex, 10 trading days, or their trading or payout window. But I feel like adding a Top Step account would probably be better, since that's just the 5 days of $200. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you don't do it. So I found out the dude is writing the N-word. Excuse me, what? Girl, Amelia, huh? Isn't that a white man? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. They won't ever get my money. You ain't got to worry about it. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's one thing I do not deal with at all. So yeah, we'll just chalk that one up. I'll stick to getting a Top Step account and leave it at that. Cause that right there, Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Nope, I don't and I won't. That is insane. Like, the nerve of you. The nerve. The fucking nerve. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. They are on my hell no, not never list. So since you guys have had good experiences with Top Step, and I trust you guys, I'll go with Top C. It was something that was keeping me from doing it. You know how you just always had that gut feeling? You got that hunch. That is a shame. He used the familiar word, not calling someone that, but still not appropriate. Exactly. To another guy like which. Yeah. Mm-mm. Because for me, whether you put a ER on the end of it or not, you shouldn't be saying it. The nerve of you. Nope. Mm-mm. That's insane. That's crazy. Y'all know something? I was watching one of Nutty's streams from a couple of days ago, I think. And I feel like I heard him say that he pointed out that Trader Kane was the one that was getting the $2 million payout, which Kane had already, he solidified that in the comment section. No, wait. I feel like it was the tweet where he said that he was getting 20 fast track accounts and something else. And he said because Apex, I forgot what phrase he used, but people thought that he wasn't going to get paid out. Like, no, he's reached his limit and he doesn't want to go live. But I heard Nutty say that Lanto, whatever, was the one getting the $1 million payout, but I didn't see that. And I could be tripping because I know like he started his accounts over. I don't know if he ever sent the videos in or not, but I know that he started his accounts over, if I'm not mistaken. I think that they asked him to do the videos, and instead, this is what I read in one of the discords. They asked him to do the videos, and instead of doing the videos, he just started over with new accounts or something. Something like that. I don't know. But it didn't seem like he was the one. I could be wrong though, but he didn't seem like the one that was getting the $1 million payout though. But again, I could be tripping. But I guess we'll see when all the data comes out. Do I need more water? I do. I'm gonna get more water because I don't feel like I'm gonna get it set up right now. Instead of me waiting until like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock sometimes. Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of trash. I did miss a trade, actually. I didn't think anything was going to happen, but this was a valid trade right here. Yeah, it was. Bastards. Although I don't know if I would have taken it because both of these levels were above my minor trend level. I mean, my minor half trend. And I don't really like taking those trades much, if I'm being quite honest. I really don't. And I've been trying to figure out how to do like the pullbacks after the new session lows, like here. This one set up the way that I've been seeing it set up properly, and it would have lost. I think I'd just rather not take them at all. I just don't feel comfortable. Essentially, the one thing I was looking for is for the buyers to take over in the downtrend, which it did in this one because there's more volume in this swing than this one. So buyers take over and trap them in the body of the candle, but yeah, it wouldn't have worked out that time. I just can't find anything consistent, which is fine. We don't really trade at the session lows and highs that much. At least recently we haven't been, so I think I'll just chalk it up to you can't figure it out, leave it alone. Basically. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning. So Kane is taking his money. Absolutely. You know it wasn't right because he did it at 2 a.m. I'm sure he was drunk, but still no, because what did I say? That's the alcohol is the truth serum. So we know what you do or what you want to say. So no, you got it. That's your you got $1 million goal as well. Me too, girl. Look, you know how long I could live off $1 million? Like a wit. But yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure he's taking the $2 million payout and leaving because that was the tweet that he made. Which I don't blame him. I told y'all I wouldn't go live with any prop firm. It doesn't make sense to me personally. I would just go. That's another reason why I would prefer to stick with Apex and hopefully they just fix their shit. Because, a lot of other props take you live way too quickly, in my opinion. And if I'm going to do that, I'd rather just trade my own account. Let's see. Yeah, it says I bought 20 fast track accounts as well as 5 take profit accounts. Top Step approved, and well, Apex, I think the cat is out of the bag there. And that's when people was like, what, they're not going to pay you? Like, no, you fucktards. They're going to pay him out, but he got to go. And then he just asks, what other firms should I cop some accounts at and why? Yeah, so he had already had $2 million in his accounts anyway. And then like 5 days ago, I think I showed this on the stream a couple of days ago, but he made like 52 grand in each of his 20 accounts. So yeah, you gotta go, bud. I was just gonna keep bleeding. Oh, that didn't rotate properly, so I can't take that. glad I paid attention to that. But yeah, once I figure out these early trades, early trend trades, I'll be good. Although this one's still in the direction of the overall trend, but this one doesn't count though. It only one of the entry candle rotated over my half trend, and I needed the previous one to rotate over it as well. And I don't really like trading at the session highs and lows. Who we talking about? Trader Kane. His Twitter is @_Trader Kane, Kane. He's gonna like take profit. They have a weird trailing and also daily loss. So they have a trailing and a daily loss. Is take profit the one where when you like it's a full account breach when you reach the daily loss limit? Like it doesn't just stop you out for the day, but you literally lose your account. Are they the ones that are like that? All right, we got an hour left. Got back from my kids' school. First day of... How was it, Trenches? Ooh, when I tell y'all, I had read this post on Facebook from this teacher, this kindergarten teacher. And he was talking about how, you know, so many of these people are sending their kids to... Hold on. Sending their kids to kindergarten with basically no education. He said these kids don't know how to wipe their own butt. They don't know how to tie their shoe. They don't know how to hold pencils. Like, it's really bad. Dang, I can't find it. Really just waiting on us to stop trading near the new lows. Because the other thing I haven't all the way figured out either is how I want to trade. Like when we have here where this entry bar is right at the prime low, or it would be a prime high if we were at the session highs. I don't know how I want to trade. I already have documentation for it, but I didn't actually write it down on my cheat sheet, I don't think. Let me see. Oh, actually I do. Okay, never mind. I do have the documentation for it. What the hell am I talking about? I just need to redo my cheat sheet because it's the wrong thing on there. Let's see. Alright, that one wasn't it though. Okay, never mind. I guess I do have the documentation for what? So I gotta remember that, but I'm gonna just redo my cheat sheet later. Because I was writing stuff on it that I was questioning because of Friday's data. But Friday, like I told y'all, don't even count. So I just want a clean cheat sheet. And now I have the actual rules for the new, basically the divergence at the new session highs and lows when we're touching the previous prime lower high. All right, well, it looks like we're gonna finally get the fuck away from here, which is nice. Let's see, something like that. I was funding it, then wasn't. Sorry, as parents. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It was okay there. They answered all of the questions. That's what's most important, though. They probably noticed that they probably was doing a little too much the last time with all the slides and everything. Because really, unless it's new parents, you probably don't have very much to tell people like that. Why can't I find... I was trying to see if I could find the post. But I can't find it. But yeah, he was going off. And I agreed with him. Shit. Where is it? Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know what I did. I thought I saved it, but maybe I didn't. Did I take a screenshot? I guess not. I could have sworn I saved it, but I can't find it. Facebook gets weird with the saves sometimes. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have an immediate rejection here and push back down, or what? We're rejecting the change to an uptrend. Nope, I don't like that trade. Oh my god, y'all, I have to tell y'all about my niece and nephews. Oh my gosh. Let me see. The parents don't be fucking around. Oh yeah. Just got out of a sale. Out of sale at the bottom. 508. Oh yeah. You got out right at the bottom. That was perfect timing. So let me tell y'all about my niece and nephew. So my oldest nephew is 100% Caucasian. And then my niece and then the youngest baby are mixed with white and black. Okay. So this weekend, my nephew goes, Cohen, Amora, I'm brown like you and baby brother. Now, mind you, Cohen is the palest. He's like pale, freckles, blue eyes, blonde hair. Like, okay. I'm brown like you and baby brother. My niece, baby, she goes, no, you're not. You're white. Oh my God. So he's like, no, I'm brown. She's like, well, if you're not white, you're peach. Now, mind you, she's 5. She called him Peach. No, so then he goes and he cries to his daddy. Daddy, I'm brown like you guys, right? He like, just like, leave it to my niece to shatter my baby dreams. If he want to be brown, damn it, he's brown. But I guess, baby, she was not having it at all. God dang it. I wanted to take that trade, but I couldn't. I could not. But maybe we are gonna... I think they're still on that. I can't take the sale. My baby will shatter some dreams, I'll tell you that now. Then I was FaceTiming him. I kept trying to say hi to the baby. And he was like, no. I said, you better say hi to your TT. He was like, no. I said, okay, that's fine. You want a whooping? That's what he did. I said, all right, next time I see you, I'm going to whoop you for not saying hi. So I asked Amora, I said, why do your brothers act like that? She's like, I don't know. I said, why do they have such attitude problems? She's like, I don't know, TT. I said, that's fine, because I know you always gonna say hi to me because you love your TT, don't you? She was like, but baby, I was cracking up. My baby is brown. Don't play with him. All right, that closed there. I can't take the buy. Actually, maybe I can. Nope, I'm not there. This market just wants me to sit on my hands. Mondays with no news is butt. It's like every time we hit a level, we just get stuck. And then we trade real weird. And then we have some random ass breakout. And then we trade real weird again. Oh, look at that. Why couldn't I catch none of that? Well, at the same time, we were trading at the session lows and highs. So, I mean, the session lows, not the highs. So, it's nothing I could really do about it. No. Bro, give me something I can trade. I gotta figure this one out. I haven't finished getting that one together. Let me see if I would have gotten filled though. Yeah, I would have. That was divergence at the middle half trend, but it rotated over the minor one. I still haven't figured that one out. It doesn't happen often enough for me to care, but I know it happens most when the market's kind of choppy. And I've been trying to figure out how to trade, like when we push off of the buy rotation level and we're pushing back up, and there's more volume in this swing than that one, telling you that the sellers took over after the push off of that buy rotation level. I think I've kind of figured out how I want to trade it. Like initially I thought like I would want the POC to be opposite volume because, oh, let's trap them, but you can't trap them if they already took over. That makes sense. So at least not for that particular trade, not for divergence. So I'm thinking the POC is the same, and if it probably needs to be in the body, which is what this particular trade was. I have been looking at it, but it hasn't happened often enough for me to have enough data for it, so I'll just keep track of it. But I think that's how I'm gonna end up working that one, probably, because I know I could take the buys going back towards the level. It's just a matter of how. I just been so focused on getting the foundation of my strategy finished that little stuff like that is like whatever. As long as the stuff that sets up all the time work out, we're good. Because I can sit out of stuff like that if it's not going to be consistent wins. All right, we're finally pushing out of this crap. Why does this always happen? As long as we kind of stay in this uptrend, I should be able to start getting some trades going. Well, that's a recovery for your ass. I'm not ready to start taking buys yet, but almost. Alright, that's too close to that. Alright, that was a nice buy. That one TP'd in 2 seconds. And I'll be right back. Notice less volume today. UK bank holiday. And just curious if they make. Oh shit. I always forget to put the market analyzers back up. Oh no. There's 219,000 volume, which is pretty normal, I would say. That's pretty normal. Like, what was abnormal was Friday. So Friday, there was only like 90,000 volume at 9 o'clock, right before the high impact, news event. And then all of a sudden, everything just flushed all at once. So the volume right now is actually pretty normal. Because usually by the time I get off the charts at like 10:45, 11 o'clock, there's typically about 300,000 volume or so. Somewhere around there. Let's see. That's not. Is that a. No, it's not. Damn, I wanted to take that and I couldn't. I wanted the POC to be in the body of the candle since we rotated over the support level and the previous low, but it was in the wick. Anytime we rotate like that, I have to have it in the body of the candle. I'm not going to sell going back to the low, so I will wait for the next pullback. But yeah, I think I put, okay, I wanted to make sure I put it back up there. So yeah, this is pretty normal. And it's 10 o'clock now. I almost was going to get into that buy. It looks like we're going to reject the VWAP though. I was hoping we rotated over it, use it as support, and continue to push up, but that is not what it wanted to do. And the POC was where I wanted it to be initially, but then it changed to neutral volume, so I took the order off. And then it just changed completely after that. Falling percentage is 76% right now, and that's about right. Yeah. Past 2 more evals. I don't think I'm going to purchase any more evals. Trying to maintain my PAs. How many PAs do you have now, including the 2 evals you just passed? And congratulations. Yeah, it seems honestly like if it's banking holidays outside of the US banking holidays, it probably won't affect us, honestly. That's still in the wick. Curious to see if this bar closes down, and if it does, the POC is not where I want it to be at anyway. But if it switches at the last second, I will probably sit out of it just because I haven't seen, oh, it didn't switch. I was going to say I was probably going to sit out of it since I haven't actually seen it happen live yet. I'm just, yeah. Divergence with the, oh, that's going to change to a week level, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it didn't, but it wasn't valid anyway. But anyway, I just started learning how I'm going to trade this divergence here where the zigzag is already showing the same as the trade direction, because you guys know normally my divergence looks like this where buyers are in control and I'm trying to go for a sale. So not only that, but we're also at the prime high, which is the only time I'm going to take it unless, well, yeah, that's the only time that I'm going to take it. So we wicked off the prime high, which was fine, but I have it where I want the POC to be in the body and it was not. So I just didn't take it. Just didn't take it. Alright, that's weak, but it doesn't matter actually. And now we've pushed too far down. I didn't want to see us push that far. It's gonna rotate. I don't know how to take those yet. I changed at the last second. Changed at the last second. I'm glad I caught that. We have 4 open PAs right now. Passed 2 out of 4 so far. That was far away. Yeah, it was. Oh, it didn't change yet. That was a mistake I made a couple of weeks ago. Of course, it'll work out this time. It always does that. Probably kind of stuck in an area where I can't really trade for a little minute. Well, it depends. If we push back out here, which it looks like we are, but we're gonna have to push up a little bit more so my levels can be back in order, since we failed to change to a downtrend there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until we either break down here or we push up probably to like 620. Alright, we gotta push out. Everything, yeah, everything's in order. Alright. Like I want to see this push a little bit more. See if it does. Good morning, Applejacks. Oh, did you summon Applejacks? Why does your head hurt? Is it the people making your head hurt, the market making your head hurt, or you genuinely have a headache? Last minute on my schedule is off. Oh, not the last minute changes. Who told y'all to do that? Oh, let's see if this works. Don't really feel all the way comfortable with this one, but I don't think the POC is gonna fix itself anyway, so I think we'll be fine here. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that's such a hard one. Because technically it's less than that one, 1.6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think I'm gonna have to sit out. I'll draw what I'm looking for, but oh, it just changed anyway. Oh, yep, never mind. It almost validated itself in that bar, but I wasn't comfortable. And now we've completely invalidated. Yeah, I wasn't comfortable because with that particular trade, I need like this swing to be more than the previous one, but you can't count this one because it was a lower high. So if you count the last higher high, it's this one. And there was 1.6 thousand volume in this swing and 1.4 in that one, which it doesn't look like it because there's so much more in this, so many more bars in this one than this one, but it invalidated itself anyway. So we're good. No decision made. Not speak of the devil. That's why they hired you for the job. Exactly. You could do it, no matter how frustrated you are. Like Janelle said, that's why they hired you, girl. Green. Alright, it would have just broken even anyway. Cool. I technically could have gotten into this trade. It would have just broke even. It went 17 ticks and came back. I technically could have gotten into it. But I wanted to make sure it's starting with a double bottom wasn't a problem, which it shouldn't be, but just in case. Interesting. Have you traded at all this morning, Applejacks? I know you said your schedule's off, but were you still able to trade? We got 30 minutes left. Wanted to check something real quick. I done figure out what I was gonna go check. Oh, that. What? There's always drama with these people. I hope was that the guy in the official server hosted. Having some rhythmic issues today included closed orders getting rejected. On this one, the order filled by the P&L didn't update. It registered a loss to my P&L even though the price action moved in my favor. Had to pull all working orders from Rhythmic Pro to get it to even close. Oh shit. I actually have not been having rhythmic issues lately. I don't really know what he's showing in this screenshot though. Be careful if you're trading rhythmic. Some people are having issues. Oh, actually, wait. The same thing happened to me that he just said, but it happened before his did. Wait. He said the order filled by the P&L didn't update. It registered. Now, mine didn't register a loss, though, but it did. It said filled, but it never filled. It filled on my follower, but not the leader. I don't remember what time I took that trade though. Hold on, y'all. I want to see and compare it to the time he said. Let's see. Mine happened at 9:02. His happened at 9:24. Wait, what time? Actually, no. His happened pretty close to the time mine did. He just didn't say anything till 9:24. Very interesting. So it wasn't just me. So that's how I had to do the whole close all thing, which I keep forgetting to just flatten. But I don't understand why my follower failed. And actually, so I was still in the freaking trade. The trade was up like hundred and something dollars, and you guys know my TP is 86. So I still saw that the P&L was moving, but I thought maybe, you know, sometimes NinjaTrader can glitch to where your P&L is moving but you're really out of the trade. So I didn't see anything in the orders tab, but I was like, wait, let me check the positions tab, because the orders tab, I have it to where it only shows working orders. So if I didn't have a stop loss and take profit, which I did not, I did, but when it hit the TP, the stop loss and take profit just disappeared, but my P&L was still running. So when I looked at the positions tab, I realized I was still in the trade, and that's when I hit the close all button, which I'm gonna ask him if he can update the chart trader to not show close all and for it to be flat and all. That would be nice, actually. Hopefully he can, because that would be way better. Because I would rather not have to use the hotkey or go into the control center and right click and stuff when he could just put it right there on the chart trader. I'm going to ask him, because we do have a flatten button in the accounts dashboard right here, but I don't ever have that up. I only look at it at the end of the day when I show you guys what it looks like. So it would be nice for it to actually be in my chart trader instead, and I'm going to ask him if that could be a thing, because that would be nice. So to change this close all button right here to flatten all would be nice. I'm gonna ask him if he could do that, because of course that's always going to be my first thought, is to click that button. Good morning, Bill. How are you? Let's see. All right, I'm going backwards. Sorry, guys. I'm online safety. Good morning. Good morning. Swear saga set up. Move my stop loss too far in. I got out of the meeting. You could have had a green day today. Those hurts. Those definitely hurts. But it's like you made the right decision, because you wouldn't be able to monitor it while you're in the meeting. But then stuff like that happens, and it's like, bitch, if you ain't make me have a meeting, I could have just been green. But I feel you though. Weird energy again. 600 area is ridiculous. Yeah. You have a weird sense of humor. Ay, ay, ay. All right, when was my last trade? 9:55. Okay. I feel like I only had one trade that was part of I don't trade this yet, because I don't have enough data for it. It did win, but oh yeah, I did have the one that I sat out of. That was a break even. So I guess if I count that one, my last trade was here, 1016, which I need to draw let me draw the risk to reward on there. That way it's easy for me to identify when I go back and journal. Let's see, what's the high we just hit up there? 634. Okay. Can't take that, we're below here. We got 15 minutes left. Let's see if I get anything. I like trading after 10 o'clock because obviously the market usually slows down a little bit. It's a lot easier to not miss setups. And I do still get trades after 10 o'clock. However, most of the trades that happen after 10 o'clock usually happen between 10 and 10:30, but there are still really good trades between 10:30 and 10:45. So I sit here and watch the paint dry, hoping that I get something. Hoping and wishing. My eyelashes are falling into my eyes. Was that they were up $800? Bill Perry. Bill, you're up 800. Congrats. Why were you so behind? What was it? I switched tab. Yeah. It's because mine does the same thing. It's almost like only with certain, I think that what happens with certain people when I hit an ad or something, because some people do play ads when they're live, because I will usually mute certain people, I don't know that I'm behind on there. It's like when the ad comes up, it puts me behind or something. It doesn't restart it right back where the live is. That's typically when I have issues. Typically. Online safety, you do troll sometimes. You know you do. You know you do. I told you last week or whatever week that was, you are very sweet and sour. And I don't like the sour parts. Alright, let's see if we finally just break through and go back to a downtrend. Let's see. Online safety, stop trolling, Janelle. We don't like trolls around here. We like peace. Oh my God, y'all. Did y'all? I don't know why this just came to my head. Did y'all watch Patrick's 2-minute video on him? Okay, wait. First of all, I'm getting sidetracked. Before I tell, if y'all have never watched this guy, Will Tennyson, he has some very great videos. He's a, I don't know if he's a fitness trainer, but he does like all these different diets and shows like the changes in his body and how bad some of the diets are, how good some of them are, or whatever. Did y'all watch Patrick's video? I don't watch Patrick. I don't know how this came up in my newsfeed, but when I tell y'all, I laughed to high heavens because it was so fucking funny. Let me find the video. I remember it was this one right here. When y'all get a chance today, please watch this video. When I tell you are going to crack up. So he made 50,000 in his real account on this day. And when I tell y'all, y'all know Patrick is just too much energy for me to consume regularly. But that video had me on the floor laughing. Like, I could not. Please watch that video and report back. I beg of you. Whew. I was in tears because what is wrong with that man? I don't understand. I don't know. Oh my goodness, y'all. He is funny. He is very funny. He is funny. You block, please. You have him on Do Not Recommend. Listen. I totally understand the both of you, but that video you have to watch. Oh my gosh. All right, online safety, stop. Stop calling her baby, please. Please. He must have gotten bored last week. He was in Nutty and other. They said, okay, I saw somebody say that he was in their chats, but I don't know if he spoke or not. I don't know. It was something real weird. Yeah, he is cuckoo. Yes, he is a big troll. And until he gives Nutty his $800, I cannot support it. Oh my gosh. That video, I'm gonna have to watch it after I get off the stream because it just had me crying. Oh man. But then the funny thing was, I feel like he was saying something like, I'm showing my live account, you see this, bitches, or something like that. But the way he logged in, you actually couldn't see that it was his live account. I feel like, I can't remember. I don't know. I just know I couldn't pay attention to many details because it was so hilarious. He has such a potty mouth, which does not bother me in any way, shape, or form because I do too, but it is so funny. Like the one thing that well, first of all, I don't feel like that's his real personality, to be honest with you. You could tell that he's pretty chill for the most part. Um, but one thing that I love about certain influencers is that they're just themselves. Like they don't, and even if it's someone like him where that's not his personality 24/7, like if it was, you would have to be tired because you expend way too much energy just normally. But just the fact that he's okay with just being that, regardless of how many people hate it. For me, I don't hate it per se, but it's just too much energy for me. I can't. But that video is hilarious. I can't. Give me a second. I'm going to do something real quick. Please leave her alone before I make you. It's one thing trolling me. Don't troll them. Please. Applejacks. Wait, why do you have to eat lunch with people? Why? You sound so hurt. Y'all go have a long talk when you get home. Yeah, I feel like lunchtime is I get to be to myself, whether I want to watch videos, I want to scroll the internet, I want to just sit there and only eat my food and not look at anything else. That is my me time. I already have to deal with you people for 8 hours. Don't make me deal with you in my 30-minute lunch. Please. That's how I would feel. Don't do me like that. You shouldn't even want to talk to me. You shouldn't. You should not. Oh, yeah. Oh, I never did it. That's why. That would be why. Alright, I'm on Canva real quick. So I need to fix something. Well, I have no trades. It's this one actually. Group it. Oh my god. Can't I? It's gonna be hard to do. All right. We got 7 minutes left. See if any trades present themselves. I highly doubt it, to be honest, but we will see. Wait, what's that? Oh, I think that's the group I want. Yep. Which means this. I'll need to come up. Being patient. Oh yeah, we're dancing around the bias change level, our zone. So definitely have to be careful. All right, I think I want that to look like that. I think I like that better. All right, I'm back. You do be trolling. Okay, Janelle, I won't. Next week is a holiday. Wait, what holiday is next week? Oh, it's Labor Day, huh? We're in September. Not a great combo for your trading. Oh, tomorrow is high impact news, huh? Let's see. Yep, so you get to trade London. All right, so let's look at next week. Which day is the holiday? Monday, right? Wait, why doesn't it show me that? Oh, because I got the gray folders off. Yeah, next week's gonna be pretty interesting. Let's go to the gym if this shit's gonna barcode in the tight range. You sticking with oil, Janelle? I feel you. Look, you found what works for you and you don't have to go through all of this irritation. Baby, stick to what is working. Oh wait, you trade the 5. Ah yeah, that's ugly. That is a pretty tight range. I don't need those 2 anymore. It's like we were doing pretty well here, and then let's see if we use this as resistance and come back down. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong freaking button. 15 seconds, alright. Not gold was pussyfooting around. It was done last night, I thought you said. 6 crude oil trades from yesterday. Nice. You can't use your strat with gold. You believe later and Q will get back some of the losses. Well, you know what, Bill? That don't help me. I needed to do something now while I'm on the charts. What happens after I get off? It don't help me. I needed to do shit while I'm here, not when I'm gone. Thought I'd be able to get in there, but nope. Nope, nope, nope. Well, it would have been nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything. All right, we're 30 seconds out, so you got me. All right, let's see. Okay, we're done for the day. Let me turn my copier off and show you guys the accounts. All right, this is where we're at. Let's get rid of the, that's where we are. So on the follower account, I only took 2 trades. Both of them. On the leader account, it put me into a 3rd trade when I had to close all because we went now wait a second, y'all. What? Hold on. That's stupid. All right, so I told y'all my P&L was still going on that first trade on my leader, and when I checked the positions tab, I was still in the trade, and I closed all, and then it put me into reversal trade. Thankfully, I got a couple of ticks out of it, but I'm just gonna have to start checking Rhythmic instead, because apparently I wasn't actually in a trade, and that's why it put me into the reversal when I pushed the close all button. And the only reason why I know that is because, let me show y'all real quick. This is some bullshit. All right, so if I show you all, let's see. If you look at Exhibit A, this is the leader account is 22. You guys see I actually got the exact 8602 out of that trade. This is when it put me in the reversal when I closed all. So I actually was not in a position, even though NinjaTrader showed that I was in the positions tab. So I need to just make a habit out of just checking Rhythmic when that happens. But again, if I just flatten all, it wouldn't, I don't think when you flatten all, it will put you in a reversal. But yeah, I legit thought I was still in the trade, but I guess I wasn't. But either way, so going back, that's stupid. Uh-oh. All right, so going back here, made almost 200 on account 22, and then account 23 was the 172, so 370 for today. Still at full drawdown on this account. This is the account that we started last Monday, and remember on Monday I started off down $300 on that account, and we had a nice little swing of I think $600 by the end of the week. So from Tuesday to Friday, I think there was a swing of $600 if I'm not mistaken, so or 500, something like that. But not a bad trading day at all. Like I said, there were a couple of setups that I'm just still not all the way ready to start trading yet. So I'll just make sure that I document those for the day. And that's pretty much it. I only missed or sat out of one trade that would have just been a break even anyway. So it really didn't matter. And that's that. So yeah, you will make money tomorrow. I hope so. Now we fall. Trenches, I thought you were gone. We definitely got out of that tight range. Developers, Apex is gonna have to take a weekend and code Rhythmic. That's ridiculous. Yeah, well, see, from my understanding, it's not a Rhythmic issue, it's a NinjaTrader issue, but it's like a disconnect in the communication between the two, but it still has something to do with rhythmic in my opinion, because I never dealt with that on a live account with CQG ever. Like I said, I watched it hit my take profit. I heard target filled twice, which means that it hit my leader and my follower, but it was still showing I was in the trade. So like I said, from now on, I'll just make sure that I flatten. I'm pretty sure I have a hotkey for the flatten all or whatever. And if anything, I could just pull up rhythmic real quick to see if I'm in a position. And if I'm not, then I'm good. Because I have rhythmic where I have three different windows. There's the trader dashboard, there's the open positions, and then there's the working orders. So I can always just pull up rhythmic real quick, and if I'm not in a position, then I'll just have to but see, I don't know if flatten all is going to put me in opposite, because normally when that happens I disconnect from the data feed, but I have two feeds going right now, so I would have to disconnect from both, reconnect that's too much. I don't want to do that, so I have to figure it out. Thank you, Bill. You finna hit the gym and pick little folks. Calling your daughter little folks is crazy. Yeah, and like I said, Amelia, I have the flatten all button. I just don't ever have it. I don't have the accounts dashboard open ever. Otherwise, I could flatten there. But like I said, I'm going to ask him if he could change the close all button on the chart trader to flatten all. The other thing that I can always do is inside of NinjaTrader's, this is a control center. I can go to positions and right click and flatten. It says flatten everything right here. But yeah, that's probably, I just need to look at my hotkeys and I'll be all right. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today, and I hope you guys had a great trading session. If you're continuing to trade, I hope you guys end up green like us, because we don't like red. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys, and yes, see you tomorrow, Amelia. Bye.